Good morning. So I worked up a little schwitz up here to get up to this very special place over here. This is, I think, in Altadena, California. Now that I've been taking you through the country, we can't just do videos in the living room. We have to find out, get a little creative. This is one of my favorite hikes over here in California. It's a very special place. It's called Echo Mountain, if anybody wants to do this trek. If you do it early morning, you have shade the whole way, besides in the spot that I'm in right now. And it's magnificent views the whole way, so it's really good. Any case, we're right now coming to Shavuos Tammuz, the 3 weeks. And there is talk amongst the rabbis in Eretz Yisroel, and I saw it in Crown Heights, and I don't know, I'm sure all over, regarding the fasts, both Shavuos Tammuz and Tisha B'Av. Whether we fast this year, there is a greater risk for people regarding the epidemic and so on and so forth. And whatever the halacha is, you'll check with your local rabbi, and you'll do what you're told. But the very discussion and the very talk about the idea that the mitigating of the fast is a very good sign, because as we're living already, and as I mentioned many times already, the beginning of Yemais Mashiach, the fasts will be converted. The fasts are going to be changed. The first fasts are going to be canceled, and they're going to be turned and converted into Yom Tov. The fact that this year they're blowing a hole in the fast is a sign that we're doing away with it. Hashem will help that we won't fast at all this year, Shavuos Tammuz and Tisha B'Av. If Chas v'Shalom we're still fasting, it's definitely, to some degree, it's definitely the last one. We're coming out of this. So one of the interesting things that we're finding right now is we have to look at the world. One of the recent things that has been going on is all the riots and all the protests and so on and so forth, and all related to this what we call cancel culture, the canceling of the history, taking down statues and so on. Now, as it exists in the klipa, it exists in the klipa, but the energy on the outside is an indication of what's taking place in the inside. Transitioning from a mindset of Golus to a mindset of Geula requires a certain cancellation. It's not a smooth movement. It's a complete metamorphosis. As much as the Rambam says that Yemais Mashiach is Ein Ben Olam Hazeh Yemais Mashiach, it's the same world but purified and elevated. But the leap is a ginormous leap, and it's hard for us to let go. It's hard for us to disconnect. So we're seeing that the world is in a state of cancel culture. We have to cancel what was and move it, beginning with canceling of the fasts, canceling the history of exile, the memory of darkness, of concealment, of the way life is with the Eibishter being hidden, and us feeling our egos and ourselves so strongly, as opposed to when Mashiach comes, when the dominant factor, our dominant consciousness and experience, is going to be one of Elokus, one of the Eibishter. So we have to tune into this cancel culture. We have to tune into the state of realizing that we need to end our constrictive, Golustig perspective on existence, and start seeing everything from the perspective of Geula, from the perspective of light. And may it begin with the cancellation of Shavuos Tammuz this week, especially since we're doing the Siyum Rambam, which is the Siyum of the Kol HaTorah Kula on Shavuos Tammuz, which is when we're learning also the laws of Melech HaMashiach, Hilchos Melachim, and Torah sets the tone of everything. May it be a complete cancellation of the fasts. You batlu, let them be in this battle, and move into a whole new reality.